Hello everybody! Today I wanted to do a fun video where I compare my in-game Vasca Kavat companion to my oldest cat daughter, Sable. Now as you can see, this lovely black Kavat here is the in-game version of Sable, and to the right I have pictured an image of Sable herself. Now there's a few inaccuracies because I cannot actually have the in-game Kavat only have one eye, and Sable only has one eye because her backstory is she was hit by a car and then dropped off at the shelter, and then no one adopted her for 6 months till we came along, and now she is our most spoiled and precious princess. Now, you might have thought that you were here to see a Kavat build video, but that is simply not the case. First, you have to watch a video without timestamps of Sable making biscuits, because this is quality content that I believe everybody needs to see, because it will make your day 100,000% better. If you manage to stick around to the end of the biscuits, then I will share Sable the in-game Kavat's build, but again, there's no timestamps because everybody needs to see these biscuits. Congratulations on making it almost to the end of this video. So now I'm actually going to show you my in-game Sable Kavat build. So here is actually the build. Sable has 4 formas, and some mods do need a few levels yet, which means that I am going to have to do probably at least one more forma just to get the last couple of levels. But I have this Link Vitality and Link Redirection where it shares the health and shield with the Warframe. If you were doing a shieldless frame like a Noros, you would just switch this out for a Link Fiber, which increases with the armor. Also good to use the Link Fiber if you're on like Rhino or Naza or Wukong or somebody with the armor enhancement. I've got Haste and Deflection for faster shield recharge. I have Duplex mod. Now this mod I really do love a lot. This says here, the companion clones itself each time you spend 100 energy, up to 3 clones. Clones live 30 seconds and cannot use ability. Their kills have a 50% chance of dropping energy orbs. So if you are on like an ability spamming Warframe, this is an excellent mod to use. I find that most of the time when I'm on my top frames, such as Octavia, on Saren, on well, not on Titania because you can't really have the Kavat when you're flying around. But on Octavia and Saren, at least, you know, I'm consistently using abilities, so I always have the maximum amount of clones. And I really love this because it's like a little shadow sable army. Then I've got Primed Animal Instinct for loot and enemy radar. I've got the Vasca abilities of Transfusion. This is why I really like the Vasca. The first time you go down, the Vasca is going to sacrifice 20% of the health to raise you. I don't know if there is actually a cooldown on this, but this is really handy and really useful. Then we've got Training Bite. The Vasca Kavat inflicts 5 stacks of slash at 150% of its melee damage and restores 10% health to itself. We've got Tech Assault. The Kavat has 60% chance to ignore lethal damage and be immune for 4 seconds, and does mark a zone that inflicts damage to enemies. This is really useful because it makes the Kavat have better survivability. I've got Resourceful Retriever. This is an amazing mod because it basically gives me part of the functionality of a Smita almost. Not quite to the same extent, but it's still really useful, and I do find that this goes off quite a lot. 18% chance to double resource pickups. Now this mod you can get from the Beast mod vendor in Cetus. And I do plan on doing a video at some point where I show the best ways to farm the animals out in the plains of Eidolon, and then which tags you need to get these different beast mods from Cetus. Cetus mods are the easiest ones to get, in my opinion. And then lastly, I've got Fetch. This one is mandatory. It gives you a 13.5 meter gather link, and your Kavat runs around and gathers everything for you. And then next, I do want to share my Vasca Claws build as well. I only have one forma on this currently, but of course I do have the balanced posture. I need to get some more of the posture builds, but of course I need to do some more animal tag hunts to get the correct tags for that. I have Maul. This one's pretty mandatory. It's melee damage. I have Swipe. It strikes 4 additional enemies and increases the attack range. I've got Frostcraft for cold and status chance. I have Venom Teeth for Toxin and status chance, so Sable technically has viral damage. Viral, damages the health with multiple stacks, which is really nice. We've got Hunter Synergy, 30% primary weapon critical chance, and 25% companion damage on enemies affected by slash. This does work with the other mod that we have on the main Kavat build. We've got the Bloodthirst, which is 100 health stolen, each hit per stack of slash. So as you can see, we're using slash quite a lot. I've Cold the Weak. This is actually a Cetus mod that you can pick up. It's a 60% melee damage per status type affecting the target. Non-critical hits deal plus 240% damage. And then I've got Precision Conditioning, another beast mod that you can pick up for tags. This is plus 385% melee damage. Convert all base physical damage to slash damage, which works with this companion damage on slash and health stolen on slash. And the mod that we did have on the main build with the slash here, let me go back here. We had the Draining Bite, where it inflicts 5 stacks of slash. So it again works with the slash here. And I think that was all that we had. Most of the slash is indeed on just the Vasca Claws, but the slash build is really good. Alright everyone, that is it for this video. I hope the information about the builds was useful, and I hope that Sable's Biscuits made your day a lot better. I will see you all in the next video.